and welcome to my Sims YouTube channel. Today's video is a remodel at the 95 Woodland Drive lot in Sims 2. I was so excited to get the Sims 2 on my computer so that I could jump in and build and play, but my goodness was it difficult. I had such a hard time with the controls. It was like I couldn't remember how to navigate the Sims 2 anymore, which for me is just like, how could you forget, right? It should be like riding a bike, but it did. It took me some time to like remember all the things. One thing I didn't forget though is bull prop testing cheats enable true. I don't think I could ever forget bull prop testing cheats enable true. I didn't try to use move objects. I thought about it, but mostly I was just trying to like get a hang of the grid and navigating the grid, and I don't know, just like overall just getting used to this version of the game again. I used to love The Sims 2, and now that like I've been playing The Sims 1, The Sims 2, and The Sims 4, I'm starting to realize how spoiled we are when it comes to The Sims 4. With The Sims 1, you don't have a sledgehammer tool, which I just don't understand. And in The Sims 2, you can't drag and move rooms like we can in The Sims 4. You can't place a room and then pick it up and move it. That's not possible in The Sims 2. And so that just, it kept throwing me off because it was just like, what? I want to move this here and move that there, but I couldn't. But I did enjoy going through the catalog and looking at everything. You'll see pulling out like things like driveways and elevators, but I had so much fun. I don't know, it was just really great. I feel like The Sims 2 was such a, I don't know, it was a big part of my life at a certain time in my life, you know? And so to load it back up, I've loaded it up since, I want to say, well, since I had a working computer. So it's on my old computer. However, I don't play it because it doesn't run very well. I feel as though this version runs better, but I did discover that when it comes to my screenshots, I can't save my screenshots. So I'm gonna have to do some Google research and see how I can go about making sure that I can get those screenshots, because I was playing last night. I was hanging out in the Brook family home. Broke family? I was hanging out in the Brook family home. I was live on Instagram and I took so many cute photos, and I went to go search for photos of this build and discovered that none of my photos have been saving. I was really disappointed, but I'm sure I can figure it out. And if not, I don't know, maybe I can only really play The Sims 2 on my old computer. One of the things that I was looking forward to with having it on this computer was because I got the because I downloaded it from oldgamedownloads.com, I was under the assumption that I was going to have the complete collection. I guess it would be called the Ultimate Collection of The Sims 2. There is a pack or two missing, which is okay. I think the main one that was mentioned in the notes was the IKEA stuff pack, which for me isn't too big of a deal. The only item out of the IKEA stuff pack that I think I really enjoyed was probably the rug anyways. Which are like the shelving and the shelving was kind of cute, and so was the entertainment center. But I was excited to have the teen stuff pack just because it came with like these really cute, fairy tale like princessy like bedding sets or whatever. Like the furniture sets that came with that one I really liked, and so it was kind of good, I feel like, to have that, because then I moved in the, I feel like it's the Burb family, which, if you know much about the Burbs, there's like the original Burbs, and then there's this like spin-off little family, and it's mom, dad, and then a little girl, and it doesn't look like Brandy, because you can see Brandy in some photos with her mom when she was little, and then they're also like elders in this game, if that makes any sense. I'm not sure if anything I'm saying makes any sense right now, but this Burbs family, I don't know if they're like a relative or something, if that's kind of the idea behind them, but I moved them in here. Mom, dad, and a little girl, and I forget their names right now. If I remember, I'll insert them on the screen. But really cute little family, and I feel like every time I would play The Sims or load up a new save of The Sims 2, I had to make sure that they moved into this house. And I don't remember how I always, did it, whether I actually switched anything up in the home or rebuilt them a house, or if I just moved them in and then left them there. I don't remember, but I just felt like I had to get them back into this house, and so that was the first thing I did when I was able to get them in there, was move them in. And I actually think that they're going to be my next Let's Play. I'm currently I also want to hang out with the Broke family, so right now when it comes to the Sims 2 Let's Play style, I have the Broke family, and then I'll also be starting the Burbs, just so that it's not the same every time I do the Let's Play. I want it to be kind of different, and I'm thinking about doing Let's Plays with the Sims 2 maybe once or twice a week. I'm not quite sure yet. It kind of depends on how I'm doing when it comes to maintaining my Instagram account, and then also keeping up with my speed builds and speed cast videos. Most of my videos I feel like are speed builds, less speed casts. I like being in cast, but I feel like building is, for me, it's more fun. I like to try different, furniture sets, or mixing up one furniture set with another, or just searching for new build mode CC. That's one of my favorite things to do, is to go CC shopping and to find all the build mode items. The sink that I used in the bathroom on this build is one of my favorite sinks from The Sims 2. I was so happy. I was like, oh yeah, look at you. And it was just the nostalgia factor of The Sims 2. It was just like, it was hard to stay focused, because it was like, oh yeah, and I like this lamp, oh yeah, and there was this one, oh yeah. And I really didn't need to put that ceiling lamp in the bathroom. I deleted it, which is probably for the best. But like the rugs, I feel like I enjoyed the rugs more before than I do now. Looking back on the rugs, I was kind of disappointed as I was using them in game. I felt like I was missing something, and maybe because, like I said, I really love that IKEA rug and I used it all the time. But also the same thing goes with the curtains. For some reason, I felt like we had more curtain options, and so I ended up using base game, the ones that kind of look like they belong in, like, I don't know, grandma's house or something. But they come in a lot of different colors. I think they come in like the main colors, the white, green, blue, and pink, which I feel like is like pretty consistent on most of the color swatches that you'll find. You'll find yellow, pink, I think there's some reds, but mostly I feel like the color swatches, the wood tones are pretty similar, not entirely matching, but really close, which is nice, because then when it comes to that kind of consistency within your home, you get to have that, which I really enjoy. I feel like I have a hard time doing that in The Sims 4, because often our wood swatches do not match. Now, the pictures that I was able to find and put into this build, I was so happy to find that Foursquare one. What is it? It's got like, I don't even know, fruit or vegetables on it. I don't even know. I have to like look at it again. But I love that picture, and I also love the one of like the daisy and the little four, combo of the family photos. I mean, those are the ones, I think the ones I put in this build are like my favorites, and so I had to obviously use them. And then I also found the, I think it's a family fun stuff, and that one I always forget about, but I like some of the items, not all of them. And so I was able to find those, the wall decals of like the fish. I love those. We need those for The Sims 4. Do we have them for The Sims 4? I just am not paying attention because they are so cute and I love them so much. I had a lot of fun with the ceiling for this one, simply because when it comes to The Sims 2, the way that the ceilings are, it's got like so much detail on it, and you can toggle the ceilings on or toggle the ceilings off, which I thought was kind of cool. I don't know. And then just to make sure the ceiling is there, you can go up to the floor above and add in your flooring, which you can also do with The Sims 4. With The Sims 4 though, if you do have what, basically would be a room above that, which is where that flooring is, you can add different things to the outside of the house, or really the interior, depending on how your layout is, which is nice. And that's usually how I build my like, yeah. It's usually how I build my houses on The Sims 4, is to have that room on every level. I try to have another room above it so that I can make sure that if I wanted to use those kinds of exterior decorations or whatever, those add-ons, I can use them. I feel like it's difficult when it comes to The Sims 4 because you can only build, I think it's like up to 4, right? 4 stories. I don't know how many you can build in The Sims 2. I'll have to test that next time I'm in the game. I feel like it's probably really similar, and if not, I feel like it would be more somehow. Like we would be able to add more. I'm not quite sure. I feel like the trash cans in The Sims 2 are like way too small. I don't know. Again, we only have like one trash can that I use regularly in The Sims 4 as well, so maybe I shouldn't be complaining too much. I really love the wall lights. I feel like it's an extra addition. It gives you that light, the wall lights, they give you the extra light that you need for the room, but they're also so decorative. Here I am running through, making sure I got everything that I wanted into the house. Now, because I couldn't get screenshots to save properly, I decided to give you a little 3D tour of the house. I hope that you don't mind. I would have been able, I feel like I'll have to try to do the wide camera next time. I think I'm under the wide camera. I think I just didn't quite get a hang of the controls just yet. It's really similar to The Sims 4, but because it's The Sims 2, it just seems like it's all completely different and entirely new. So that was where I struggled with that one. I don't know if the stools in the kitchen are actually going to be accessible by The Sims, but they look cute. I love the record player in the living room. I feel like it's just so beautiful. I feel like we need this kind of same style of record player in The Sims 4. Yeah, please ignore the ceiling fan that's not attached to anything because of the vaulted ceiling in the living room area. The bathroom, pretty standard stuff around this house. There isn't any custom content. I haven't made it that far yet. I'm not sure if I will install custom content just because I think the main purpose of The Sims 2 for me currently, and also with The Sims 1, is not for building or for the custom content like downloading and finding all that. It's mostly going to be just for the gameplay, so I'm not too concerned right now about finding all that custom content. Plus, I don't need my computer to be overloaded yet. That's a lot. I really enjoy the little girl's bedroom, especially with like the ballerinas on the wall, and then it's just so like, I don't know, it's really girly, like extra girly, you know? It's got stuffed animals and dolls all over the place. I hope that this didn't make you too dizzy, be trying to like go back and forth on this. I wanted to be able to capture every room as best as I possibly could, and so yeah, I just hope it didn't make you too dizzy. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Have a really great rest of your day. I will talk to you tomorrow.